It is really something for me to sit and listen to all the things that are being said about Richard. Sir Richard, I used to call it. Oh, because he was gallant. Yes. We attended Howard University together. We walked the halls of the College of Fine Arts. He was in the Department of Music, I was in the Department of Drama, so we didn't have a lot of personal interaction because of our disciplines and being given to them the way that we were. That Sunday in Crampton Auditorium, our college years happened during a very interesting time in this country and the world. There was chaos everywhere, confusion, all these different factions, different thoughts, different ways to approach, wanting to do it this way, wanting to do it that way. This particular Sunday was a great Sunday because this was the first presentation of the Howard University Gospel Choir. Now you gotta understand what this meant for us, because at this time, our studies were Eurocentric. I mean, if you can imagine a time, thank God it's gone, when voice majors were not allowed to sing spirituals for their juries. This was the time in which we were in attendance at Howard. Me with my little bad mouth, I was so bold. One day I stood up and told the dean, oh, don't tell us you're listening to us, because if it ain't Mozart and Mendelssohn, you can't hear it. My parents raised me better than that. Richard, we didn't know what to expect. We just knew it would be great. And the crowd filled the auditorium. I want you to know that the matrons of Washington, D.C. society showed up in support, appropriately dressed, covered in their finest minks. Oh yes, it was grand. We weren't a quarter through the presentation when the minks came off. The hands were raised. The ladies were up on their feet, running up and down the aisles. Oh yes, we'd never seen anything like this. He had brought us together. He had brought the university community and the greater community of Washington, D.C. together in praise. And that choir was tight. Those harmonies were tight. They were breathing in rhythm together. It was not a sour note. Together. And that, you know, that's a word that really we can attribute to him, together. And he did that, and he did that for us. So, you know, that was Richard. So easy, so natural, so calm, so everyday, so accessible, and yet so grand. Because he took everything that he knew, and he knew a lot, and he rehearsed that choir, that discipline. It was undeniable. Okay, so now you know things have changed. He was responsible for that. He was part of that. After graduation, I didn't see or hear much of him. You know, I went off to New York and started a career in the theater and all those ups and downs. And one day, at a point that was a little bit low, a friend of mine presented me with a tape, and she said, now you got to listen to this song right here. This is the one song. All of them are good, but this one you got to listen to. And it was, I Love the Lord. Whew. And it was Richard Smallwood. She didn't tell me that part. That song saw me through. And you know through your own experience, and nothing refutes the truth of your own experience, that love of the Lord will bring you through each and every time. Years passed, Richard wrote a book. Are you familiar with it? Someone said to me the other day, well, maybe at some point there'll be a film that'll be made about this book. I said, yeah, okay. Maybe so. But my hope is that people would read it. Because in reading it, you hear his voice. You hear him speak to his own life experience, the challenges he faced, who would have known, and how he always came through. Because Sir Richard's life and his life's work are affirmation of the power of remembrance, worship, and praise. I am so thankful. I am so thankful. I am so